I felt is paid for, all is said and done. I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step, still hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another transfer update live show. How's everyone doing? Big up everyone tuning in as always. We are back, of course, talking everything Arsenal, the latest news. Even though we're about what were we in 4 days I'm seeing Liverpool sign players. I'm seeing Man City sign players. I'm seeing Man United sign players like Mbeumo or Mbumo and flipping Cunha. Two players I'll take at Arsenal. I would have taken at Arsenal for sure. I'm seeing City sign Reiners. I'm seeing, Liverpool get their early business done, and we're stuck here 4 days still monitoring, still waiting, still ready to put in a bid and all of this, guys. You know all the buzzwords when it comes to these windows, but a big at everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm feeling a little bit better. Obviously, if you guys saw my video yesterday, literally, people, I've got the flu basically, and I got asthma on top of it as well, so it makes things worse. I'm still not 100% yet, but I feel I'm fully fit to get back to streaming. But if I do have to go off, then bear with me, people. But appreciate everyone wish me well as well in the other video. If you didn't watch that, I did a Jokeres video yesterday, but I was even struggling to get through that, to be honest. But yeah, still not 100% people, but we can't miss you guys, man. You know what it is. Come on, you lot are the real ones. Like when I don't stream, I get annoyed about it. You know what I mean? Because I just love doing it, especially with you lot in the chat as well, and this community. So yeah, we actually got, even though 4 days in and it doesn't seem that active for Arsenal, we have actually got quite a few things to dive into. We're talking Sesko again. We're talking Sane. We're talking Ollie Watkins, and we're talking a bit about Zubimendi, because Zubimendi came out and spoke yesterday or the day before about his future, people. So we've got a lot to go through. Before we do that, let's big up the amazing people in the chat. We got Lloyd in the build. Oh, by the way, just quickly before I big you guys up, I got my second channel, the Azzurri podcast, right? I've rebranded it all. Italy play, of course. If you guys don't know, I'm Italian and English. Italy do play Norway, and I don't even know who else we're playing. So I've done a new rebranding my channel to Azzurri podcast. Anyone's interested in a different, if you basically want stress free, you want different football, come over to that one. Drop me a sub over there. That's for anyone who wants Serie A content, Italian content as well. I thought I'd pin that to the chat if anyone's interested. You guys can go and subscribe as well. But let's big at everyone, man, in the building. Who we got, man? We got Lloyd in the building. Bless up to you, Lloyd. Good to see you, mate. Kwame's in the building. Menenli's with us as well. Afternoon to you, Menenli. Cooper's in the building as well. Bless up, Cooper. Happy birthday, guys. Come on, let's wish my boy Cooper happy birthday today. If you guys don't know, it is Cooper's birthday. Let's go down there. Wish my brother happy birthday. Bless up yourself, Cooper. Hope you have an amazing day as well. Bless up yourself. Happy birthday to you. I think, guys, I'm sure he won't mind me saying this, but he's 51. If you guys come on, if you see him on the streams, yeah, he don't look 51. Cooper, mate, you look good for your age, my friend. Bless up yourself. Happy birthday to you, my brother. And I hope you're having an amazing day. I appreciate you tuning in on your birthday as well, man. There's no need for that. Go and enjoy yourself, but bless up every single time, my brother, as well. Big up to Jack in the building. Big up to Top Gunner. Appreciate you, bro, every single time. Arsenic as well. Big up to you every single time, brother. 100% we need a player like Alexis. Honestly, bro, that we've not had a player like that, since Alex. We've not had like an X factor. I mean, Alexis was world class, wasn't he? He was absolutely world class. I just sat there when I made that intro. I was looking through clips about a good hour, just watching back Alexis, and that guy. I know what happened with Man United, and he went to Man United, but he instantly regretted it. He literally came out and said, as soon as I went to Man United, I want to go back to Arsenal. He called his agent and said, I want to go back to Arsenal. They laughed at him. Yeah, he regretted the move, man. I mean, we would have understood if he went to Man City. You know how it is. But he went Man United. It is what it is. That still doesn't take anything away from him. As a player at Arsenal, that guy was special for Arsenal, man. Absolutely. He's our last world-class player we've had. Yeah. There may be players who are on like the verge of world class, but I look into our team. I think there's top players we got, but are they that world class level where Alexis was? I don't think they are yet, to be honest. But big up to you, my brother. Big up Drew in the building, mate. Hope you're doing well, Drew. He's on the school run as well. Appreciate you dropping a comment and dropping by. Bless up yourself every single time. Hope you're doing well, Drew. Niall's in the building as well. Big up to you, Niall, my brother. Auntie ain't got a clue what a name that is. 4 days in and no players, typical Arsenal. Yeah, and all I've been hearing is, oh, don't panic. Don't panic. People said the same thing last season, and it took how many weeks to sign Calaflori? It took how many weeks to sign Mikel Marino, and then it took to deadline day to sign the last two players, Neto and Sterling. So I wouldn't say I'm panicking, but when I'm seeing Man United get 2 deals done, yeah, I'm seeing Liverpool, I'm seeing Man City, I'm seeing like even that goalkeeper we could have got done. He's going to Barcelona now, to be fair. It's like everyone's going everywhere now. It's like we need to do our business early, and hopefully, we do, to be honest. We're still waiting. There's a Zubimendi announcement. That was done in January, so it's madness, people. It really is. But big up to you, bro. When I get into some things as well. Listen, bro, it's not for everyone, man. It's not for everyone, but bless up to you every single time, bro. That's fair enough, man. It's not for everyone. I can confirm Arsenal want to sign Sesko and Gyökeres. Yes, Glenn. Big up Glenn in the building every single time, my brother. Big up yourself, Glenn, with your sources as well, every single time. Big up Moss Sports World in the building. Big up Moss every single time, brother. Yeah, I've changed it to the Azuri Pod, man. I just wanted a complete rebrand, and I want to get back into that sort of things as well. Like that, because I've been very inconsistent on there as well. So I want to get back into it. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for that, man. Thank you guys for that as well. You did well yesterday. Bro, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Appreciate you guys as well for that. That does mean a lot. Big up to you guys every single time as well. We've got Marcus in the chat. Me, Flatello, Marcus, Inzaghi gone. You guys are getting Cesc Fabregas, Of course, we know him, what a player he was for Arsenal, elite player for Arsenal. As a manager, he's done well with Como. He's done very well with Como. But can he hand it on the big stage with Inter now? Can he take you over the line? I mean, if he does, oh my days, Fabregas. And you know what? In future to come, when we get into nearer to the future, if Arteta was to ever go, I can see the Cronkies hiring Fabregas. I don't want him. Okay, let me say that first. I want an elite. If Arteta went, I want an elite level manager with a CV. Antonio Conte for me is my number one pick. Antonio Conte, right? I want these types of managers, coming in who've been there and done it, and can get over the line. Someone like Fabregas. Let's see what he does at Inter. But do not be surprised. Another ex-player, he's been training with I remember he actually trained with Arsenal's academy a few years ago. He was part of the. I don't think he's an actual coach, but he just took part. So that's in the Cronky's mind. Like, will probably be Fabregas one day if Arteta was to go. But he's doing really well, Fabregas, to be fair to him. He's doing really well. Big up to Jordan as well. Right, let's get into it, man. Let's get into the news. We're talking Benjamin Sesko again. What's happening with Sesko, people? Also monitoring. We're in concrete talks, and like this has been the same for about 2 weeks now, as it always is. But Florian Plettenberg came out and said, as exclusively revealed, Arsenal have entered concrete talks with RB Leipzig and Benjamin Sesko. He told us this 2 weeks ago, mate. So now apparently Angela Alberta has all the information regarding the release clause, the payment structure, etc. So far, Arsenal are the only club in direct contact with Leipzig. Manchester United have shown interest in the player, but have not made contact with Leipzig as of yet, kind of by Plettenberg. So, yeah, look at like Man United are looking right at Sesko as well. Even though they're not really prioritizing him at the moment, I can see them sort of looking at, right now, they've got Cunha over the line, but getting Mbeumo over the line. And then maybe the whole Fernandes saga, I think Fernandes is staying with them now. Now they could move they can move their priorities to Sesko. As we know, they need a striker there for sure. I mean, Rasmus Højlund is absolutely, and he could be going to Inter as well. So that could open a door for United to sign a new striker. Zertsky and Højlund are just not it. So it wouldn't surprise me if they do try and hijack this deal. Because as of yet, there's been not really any proper confirmed sort of terms, like personal terms with Sesko to join Arsenal yet. People are assuming that he would join Arsenal over these other clubs because we've been a big fan of him, and he knows we've been interested for quite a while now. But at the same time, no one's really came out and said he's agreed personal terms as of yet. So could it change his mind if Man United did go in for him? But it says here, Bert has all the information regarding the release clause, payment structures. So what are we waiting for, people? Like, what are we waiting for? Listen, I've spoken a lot about Sesko, And I kind of sit as the days gone on, I'm kind of sitting there thinking, you know what? Although I've got preference for Gyökeres instead, I want Gyökeres instead. I'm sitting there thinking now, like obviously he's more favourable to come Sesko. All right, so I've been trying to look into some positives with the situation. You know why Arteta wants this guy, and I just look at it. It's all to do really with how this manager runs his system at Arsenal. That is what it's all about. It seems like. I've still got my doubts with Sesko. You know that those remain there for me. 21 years of age, young, really, really young player, really raw player, in my honest opinion. 13 goals in the Bundesliga. You know, it ain't spectacular. I understand he's in quite a poor Leipzig side, but you know and people say that he's not played a lot of games for Leipzig. But then you got to ask the question, why has he not played a lot of games for Leipzig? Because what I've been checking, I don't think he's had any proper injury concerns. Is it because Leipzig rate Openda over him? I don't know. But I think for Leipzig he actually plays behind Openda, if that makes sense. I don't think he actually plays as a main striker. Someone was telling me this the other day, people, that in the Leipzig system they play a weird formation, man. It's not like they play three up front. They play sort of like one in front and then two in behind, something like that, along those lines. If I can, maybe towards the end of the video, we can get up their formation and see how where he sort of plays. But people were telling me yesterday that this Sesko guy, he's been in a poor Leipzig side and all this. Listen, for me, I've came to the acceptance that this will probably be the guy. Although I want Gyökeres, although I want other strikers out there, and there's one I'm going to talk about in a minute, which I still want Arsenal to go and get. Premier League proven Ollie Watkins. We're going to talk about him in a minute. But Gyökeres is out there. The one I really want Arsenal to push for is Julian Alvarez, man. Alvarez from Atletico Madrid. That's the one I want to push for because that guy's an absolute baller. I've rated him for a long time now. And he's doing, even people talk about, he's not really a natural striker. Well, he scored goals for fun at Atleti, this season. Scored goals for fun, didn't he? I think he got over 25 in all competitions. And he had no problem with that. He led Argentina to the World Cup. Big part while he won the World Cup, Copa America as well. I've been a massive fan. For me, he's proved it in the Prem as well. Man City got some big money for him. And, he wanted to be the main guy elsewhere. He's gone to Atleti and prove that. So he would be one of the, the main ones I'll be looking at. Alvarez for sure, because he's, for me, top class. And I want to go and sign him. Of course, I've got the preference of Gyökeres still there as well. But yeah, it's interesting, if this is going to be the guy that Arteta is obviously wanting, and there's, I think, a lot of people, which I kind of agree as well, this kind of deal's been done since January, maybe, even before Berta came about. Arsenal sort of maybe did the groundwork before. If they really want to get this deal done, hurry up and do it now. Yeah, let's just get it done. If this is going to be the main guy, let's just part of me, I think this is a benefit because this means Arteta has got there's been no more excuses about this manager, right? No more excuses about he's not got his own players, right? He's wanted Sesko for years now. Yeah, he's most likely going to get Sesko. So if we foul again, which I hope we don't foul again next season, this is why the window and the signings are so important to get right this year, so we can get over the line and do what's required. And that's my only fear with it. For me, it's a gamble on Sesko. People could say it's a gamble on Gyökeres. Okay, I hear that, but I'm in a shape. I'm in like a mind where you look at Victor, for example. 2 seasons, goals galore, right? Ripping it up. There's no other player in the Portuguese league doing what Victor Gyökeres is doing in terms of that type of numbers. Yeah, it'd be more. And again, he's more experienced, 20, 26, 27 years of age. Like it makes sense. He's cheaper as well to go for more of Gyökeres over Sesko. But listen, if he obviously comes, hopefully he'll come and be that main guy, because that is the job. You got to come in now as Arsenal's main striker, and you've got to take us over the line. We still not replace Aubameyang. I said it so many times, right? We still not replace Aubameyang. This guy's got to come in and he's got to be that clinical to take us over the line, people. It's as simple as that. So let's wait and see. I said I'm not fully convinced in this guy. Doesn't mean I don't think he's a bad player. I have preferences. I think there's other. I think there's better out there. There's even more cheaper out there. And we spoke about could we get both of them? You know, we as a club go for both of them. Get Gyökeres and Sesko in. You know, why not show that ambition and do that as well? You know, I said it yesterday or the day before. We have 200 million pounds to spend, people. Before even we got pretty much 200 million pounds to spend before PSR, before we even have to sell players. We have 200 million just like that. And then after that 200 million, then that's where we have to get money for players, and that's where the PSR comes into things. So you think about it, your crazy is around 50, 57, right? Or 57 million pounds that is. And oh, by the way, the price tag, as I said, they're talking about Arsenal, looking around to pay the release clause, which is around 63. Sorry, not 63, 67 million pounds. Leipzig are still holding out though. This is like where it could get a bit. Leipzig still hold out for a bit more money than his actual release clause, but Arsenal is still looking at around to pay his release clause, which is around 67 million. We have 200. Yeah, there we go. Then we got then we got more than I expected. Then, we have more than I expected. So there's go splash money for both, right? We have the money there. If you get Sesko in and you don't want to go for both, then you quite simply splash go and show a bit of ambition and pay that money. Even if it's 100 million, pay the money for Rodrigo. The money is there, people. The money is there at the end of the day. And we need to start being a bit more ambitious in this transfer window right now. But yeah, as I said, 67 million release clause for Sesko. So this is what Plattenberg's saying. He's saying Man United are also interested, but Berta's got all the information. He knows the release clause. He knows the payment structure. He's got all that ready now. We just need to, again, typical Arsenal, monitor. We're monitoring the player. Oh, we're interested in the player. Like, we're ready to put in a bid for the player. Like, all these buzzwords, people. You know what it's like. Just let's hope we get some proper news come through, because as I said, I mean, people say it's only 4 days into the window, but we said the exact same last season, people. It's madness. Before you do move on, get your thoughts in about Sesko, guys. Get your thoughts in down below. Make sure you do hit these like buttons up as well, people. We're going to move in some Watkins news in a minute as well. We're going to move into Sane and also Zubimendi quotes as well in a minute. But yes, Cooper, he says, big up to Josh. I'm very well, thank you. Well, I'm feeling a bit better than I was yesterday, man. But big up yourself, Cooper, every single time as well. Your credit is going to be 60 million. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Your credit is going to be cheaper. I think it's even less than 60 million, to be fair. Jack says, Josh, where's the Southend match day vlog? Do you know what? I didn't do one, man. I just wanted to enjoy the moment. And I know we lost and we bottled it. But I just wanted to enjoy the moment, bro. I just thought, you know what? Because it's just when you do the vlog, you're always on your phone and you just quickly get this video, get that video, and it's just you can't really focus. You're focusing more on your vlog and your phone, if that makes sense. Like, I don't mind doing them when I do them, people, but for Arsenal. But, I just thought playoff final, I just thought I'm just going to enjoy the moment. Wembley, I just thought, the place was rocking. I was underneath a banner as well before the game. By the way, Southend did it better than the Arsenal one. I tell you something now. You guys know the Arsenal banner against PSG was a disgrace. This is my local team where I live now. So I went to watch them play in the playoffs, right? Southend United. We unfortunately lost. But the banner was 10 times better than what Arsenal produced, man. I was sitting there thinking, Arsenal, you need to have some shame, man. I'm telling you. But yeah. Forza Napoli. Napoli are moving mad, bro. Conte staying. De Bruyne's coming in. They might be looking at JD as well. Jonathan David. Another striker coming in. I actually heard that they're looking at Gyökeres as well, to be fair. Which is madness, to be fair. But yeah, there we go. Big up to Jordan in the building as well, mate. Hope you're doing well, Jordan. Yeah, you know what? He well deserved to him. I think he's done. I think he's done very, very well at Cornwall, but now it's gonna be the big test for him. You're going into Inter. They just came off the back of winning no trophies last season. They have big standards. You got to deliver in your in his first season. To be honest with it, um, and he may surprise a few people. To be honest, as many deals won't be announced till July. Yeah, that's what people were saying. It's not going to be done to July. It's what his present club wants financial taxing. I just announce the 4 days in, at least announce Zubimendi, man. Make that just confirmed. I know we got here we go for it, but what he's been saying in the recent days, people, I don't know. I'm getting a bit shaky with it. Inzaghi's a coward. Bring up Marcus. He had Saudi on his mind for a while now. It cost us trophies this season. Fabregas my only hope, or bring Conte back. Well, listen, Conte was very close to leaving Napoli. Very close. So I don't know if look, it's gonna be a lot for Sesko, man, in his first season to get you over the line. It's gonna be a lot. Benny Tesco, yeah, bro. I like Benny Tesco. You know how it is. Big up to you, Gunner. No way. This guy shares the same birthday of Jokeres. Are you nah Cooper? It's written in the stars, mate. Yeah, like we have to sign Jokeres. You share the same birthday as him. It's actually his birthday today. Let's have a look. Yeah, it actually is, man. It actually is. It actually is. That's mad. So what is he 27? Yeah, so he's 27 today then. That's crazy, people. That's crazy. There we go. Man shares it's written in the stars. It's written in the stars, people. Into trouble with some some sketchy scam they had. Yeah, they're in some big trouble. Inzaghi grabbing a bag of money now. Seth's not sure he's going to want to go there. I think it's confirmed. Like a lot of people in Italy are saying it's done, and he's going there. Mohammed says, "Get Jokeres now." All I want to hear is Sesko signing for another club, or even better, saying at Leipzig. I mean, listen, if Man United did come in for him, hijack the deal, then obviously we have no other choice to go. I expect the next target will be Jokeres because as I see right now, Sesko is that main guy for Arteta. For Arsenal, they are pursuing Sesko over anyone else at the moment. I kind of think Jokeres is like the plan B option, and he's like the backup option. So if Sesko went to United, or if a deal didn't happen and he went elsewhere, obviously, then we could go, and the next option you would presume would be Jokeres. But if Jokeres goes elsewhere as well, because there's talk of Juventus, then we'll probably go for Watkins, to be honest. Which we'll talk about in a minute, people. He's 27. Oh, he's 27 today. There we go. He's 27. They're working behind the scenes. Could be done. Just haven't been told why Man United don't move. Just saying. Arsenal preparing to make an initial bid for their long-stand. Yeah, there we go. Ben Jacobs revealed. Yeah, look at that. We are ready. We're preparing to make an initial bid. Let's do it then, man. Come on. We're 4 days into the window. Take both. Big up to Viril. Take both rubbish. I think he means they're both rubbish. Sesko and Jokeres to Arsenal. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't even call Sesko rubbish. I just think there's better out there, in my opinion. I share my birthday with Saliba. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Do you guys think we'll sign both of them? I hope we do, Aiden, mate. I'm big up to you, by the way, bro. Yeah, I hope we do. I really hope we do, because I said this the other day as well. Let's just go with 2 shit houses up front, because, like, at the end of the day, and I know that will have to change things around. Like, and I don't see us signing both of them because, number one, King Kai's still here. Havertz will have to be playing next season. There's no way Havertz is going to go anywhere, so we will not sign both of them. But number two, the system will have to change around a little bit. But I look back to that season when we had Aubameyang, Lacazette together, firing goals for fun as our 2 strikers, carried us to a European final. And the problem with that season, okay, And I know it's Emery, different manager, but the midfield was horrendous. The defense was an absolute laughing stock. Yeah, bunch of clowns at the back. Now we got a good defense midfield. Just buy them both. Buy them both, man. Why not? Jonathan David, Champions League proven, says Moss waiting for Arsenal to hijack Napoli or Juve. Come on, Berta. Yeah, I still don't understand why we've not gone for your boy Moss on a free transfer. You know, there's a striker right there just running around for free right now. He's out there. You can have him for free, and he's a top striker as well. Always goes under the radar. You know, year in year out does his thing. Proved it in Champions League this season with Lille as well. He's gonna want to move away. He's gonna be attracted by Arsenal. Why are we not going for? That's a striker right there, just waiting in our hands. And Moss knows him very well. Big up BX in the building, my brother. He says, bin him now and get Inzaghi. Yeah, listen, a lot of people are dissing Inzaghi still. Listen, I know he got destroyed in the Champions League final, yeah? He got battered. But that one game, come on. It don't take away how good he is as a manager, people. And I know he's going to Saudi now, but yeah, I know he got destroyed, right? He got absolutely finished in that final. But that same Inzaghi, let's not forget, he beat us with Inter's second string team. I swear they had about 5 of their players missing when we played them in the league phase. When we I know that that won't really matter because people will say, oh, but we beat Luis Enrique's PSG 2-0, and I get that. But people can call Inzaghi a crap manager. Yeah, he still beat us that 1-0 game, you know. And again, I know, I think we had our full team barring Declan Rice in that game. Inzaghi, you know, he got the better out of Arteta in that game. And he's proved that he can win trophies anyway. Look what we did at Inter last season. Yeah, he got embarrassed in the final and he won nothing. And now he's left. I'm rightly so to him. You know, that's his standards right there. Morgie says, Josh, thanks for the effort, bro. No, thank you for commenting. Thank you for tuning in as well. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for the effort, bro. Sesko, take us another level. I hope you're right, Morgie, bro. I hope you're right. Let's trust the process, homie. And if we add Watkins, bro, we'll beat their team next season. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, if you get 2 strikers in, plus Ollie Watkins and a Sesko, I'll be happy with that. I really would. You know, I wanted Watkins in the January window. Everyone was dissing Watkins in January, right? That would have been a good signing in January. You know, and we're going to talk about in a minute and, you know, why I think if the price is obviously not what they're talking about in January, they're talking about 60 million. But yeah, Rumors FC strikes again. Big up Plasma in the building, bro. Yo, big game Friday, Plasma. I don't think I'll do it on this channel, but I'll pin my second channel and we're doing it live on there. Watch Lon match reaction as well. Big game on Friday, bro. And we're going away as well, and we've got an injury crisis. Bro. It's going to be interesting to see. Big up Jake as well in the building, brother. I hope you're doing well, Jake. Big up to you, mate. Even if Arteta gets all of his signings and we still fail this season, I feel like Arteta is going to see out his contract till 2027. As mad as it is, I actually agree with you. I think he stays for quite a while. I really do. The only way he doesn't is if the fans do something about it. You know, if the fans saw what we did with Wenger, where empty seats, you know, they stop going to games, they boycott games, then the Cronkies will get really frustrated, you know, like they did with Wenger. And then, you know, that's the only way I see it is if the fans do something about it, bro. Because the Cronkies ain't sacking him anytime soon. Yeah, the Cronkies are not going to get rid of him. As long as he gets top 4, yeah. Thank you, Mikel. Next season. Hi, Josh. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How about yourself? Mark Gay and Bremo, 60 mil. Nah, Bremo's going to Man United, brother. He rejected Newcastle and Arsenal and Tottenham as well. And he went Man United, which is mad if you think about it. I want Arsenal to win periods. I will support whoever we sign. Yeah, of course. But if they're shit, I'm going to keep it real. Exactly that, people. You know, they've got to prove to, you know, as fans, we have the right, you know, what we've been seeing over the recent years. This is meant to be one of our biggest windows, has been called. Yeah, Arsenal going to spend big this window. Let's get some top class players in then. There we go. There are even more to spend. Yeah, I'm with you right now. Listen, hopefully he comes in and shuts us all up, but I'm not convinced at all that he's going to come in and win us a league. Let's sign both, says Jeff. Sesko can play left wing with Martinelli. Gyökeres can play left wing as well. Someone told me as well, big up to Harrison. Someone told me when he's at Coventry, he played on the left as well for a few period of games. And people said for Sweden as well in national team, I don't know how Sweden played. Maybe they played two up top. And if you actually watch Gyökeres' game as well, you always see him drift out wide every time he gets the ball. It seems like he loves drifting out wide, doesn't he? So sort of on that left hand side as well. Even like both, I watched him against Benfica last game of the season. We did it on the channel, guys. If you guys were there with me, last minute, 90th minute penalty, he won. He was out wide, but they couldn't handle him. He did about 2-3 players, then he got brought down and won a penalty. So possibly, yeah, possibly. Lisbon said no. Do you know what it is? There's so much going around, Moss. There's so much going around. I think they're saying that he had a gentleman agreement to agree with Sporting that he will leave and they accept anything around the price of 55 to 60 million pounds. That is like what I'm sure he's going to cost. I know for a fact that he's going to be cheaper than Sesko is going to be. I'd have Watkins over Sesko. Yeah, for me, Watkins. I still take Watkins. I really would. I actually would still take Watkins personally. Moving like Burnley in the transfer window. Big up to you, bro. 67 million for Sesko isn't terrible. Yeah, it's not like what they were saying before with a 92 million. I was like, no way. What Leipzig were apparently holding out for, but that came out to be a bunch of BS anyway. To be honest, so. But it isn't terrible. I think all we need is someone to be on the right positions for all the costs we put. His height will help. Yeah, I hear that, Plasma. I hear that. You know. But the big thing as well, is he going to be? And you Arsenal fans, like, you know what the big thing with Arteta is, and playing in the Premier League as well, is low block. You know, is he going to be that difference maker when it comes to breaking down these types of teams? Because there's definitely a way to either beat Arsenal or to not to lose to Arsenal. I've seen so many teams do it. You know, we've seen it. We've seen so many teams come from the Emirates and play this sort of way. You know, even some like the lower, with all due respect, the lower league teams, they suss it out. Sesko, is he going to be the guy to unlock that? I'm praying, bro. If this guy's gonna do that, am I good? By the way, it just says I've lost connection. People, are we back? Mate, we're moving like Arteta. No, mate, we're moving as slow as Arsenal in the transfer window so far. What's going on? Wait, are we good? Are we back? I hope we're back, people, man. Moving like Arsenal in the transfer window, people. Hold on. Hopefully we're good. Yeah, we're good. Sorry about that, people. Big everyone's still here, by the way. Yeah, we're back again. Just completely yeah. They just kicked me out for no reason. I froze. We're back, people. Big up, man. Big up, people. Come on. Let's continue because we've still got a lot to go through, guys. Arsenal shop like we're looking in the reduced section in the supermarket, bro. Poundland settings. You know how it is. We don't want to shop in the Louis Vuitton. You know, we don't want to shop in these in Gucci and all these designer brands. We instead we go for, even though there's players out there, we go and we shop in Poundland instead. It's been like, no, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, we've been like that. I remember, look, we had a chance to sign Benzema in every single window, in a few windows, and we got Welbeck and Giroud instead. It's been like this for years, man. Even before Arteta, to be fair. I'm quite mixed on Watkins. Not sure if he's going to be good enough, or I want someone else alongside him. Yeah, I kind of hear where you're coming from. Like, I definitely think get him and another striker. Him on his own, I kind of hear it. Like right now, I don't know, but we'll see if we do go in for Watkins. It doesn't look like we're gonna sign two strikers though. It's kind of like Watkins is an alternative. Am I missing something regarding release clauses? Don't just go in and get the player. Sorry, am I missing something regarding release clauses? Don't you just go in and get the player? Well, I think that is how it's meant to work, Jose BX. But it doesn't work like that with Arsenal though. We always try and do these structure payments and all that. Try and pay it off in different like structures and all that. Like it's like you presume like it's like we're very similar to Partey. You know how we just add his release clause on when we signed it from Atletico, like was it 45, 50 million release clause, 50 mil euros? You presume it'd be the same, but I don't know what Arsenal. It's all about structures and deals and like payment, like structure of payments, just all this, all the terms and all that. People, it's madness. Sesko will be a complete flop, then we're doomed. We're doomed, mate. I'm a bit better, Jordan. I'm a bit better, to be fair. Appreciate you asking as well. Yeah, do you know what? We talking about this. Big up to you, SH. We were talking about this earlier, man. I think if Arteta goes, he'd be the next one in line, just for the Cronkies as well. Another ex-player, you know. And I'm not calling this Fabregas a bad manager. I think he's done well at Como, but now it's going to be the big test at Inter, at a massive club when the pressure, the standards are right there. You got to deliver, and especially even if you win something at Inter, 100%. Cronkies will be looking at Fabregas as ex-manager. I'll be a bit wary of that in terms of getting another ex-player in, similar to how we've done with Arteta. But I can definitely picture him, man. Can definitely see him coming in if Arteta went as well. Sesko is the guy and has been for the past 2 seasons now. All the Gyökeres rumors are noise. Yeah, I'm with you in that sense, bro. I think he's definitely our first choice over Gyökeres. I think that's clear. He has been for over a year now. As you said, January as well, we're looking at him. That's where I think a lot of people were saying that's where we got the groundwork done with Sesko in January, in the summer as well. I thought that was the summer we was going to sign him last summer, but I think it's only because he actually rejected us and he said, no, I want to stay at Leipzig. There's a few clubs in for him. He said, I want to stay at Leipzig for one more season, sort of do what Erling Haaland did as well. Look how long Rice took, how long Marino took, and now Zubi. Yeah, we need to hurry up sometimes. I wish we can get a deal just done like early, man, for once. Absolutely ridiculous. Next month, we have to wait for Zubimendi. I know they're talking about July now, people. They're talking about July. All we're going to do this mini window before the Club World Cup is be linked with this guy, interested in this guy, and then end up with Nkunku on deadline day. It'd be typical. Or do you know who I can really picture Arsenal getting? We need a winner. Not Chelsea. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're back again, Chelsea. Yep. we want another one of your rejects, Jadon Sancho, please. I can really picture Arteta going for Sancho. I don't know why. Look, he don't want to stay at Chelsea. I think they offered him a new contract, and he said, "I don't want to stay with you guys anymore." He's going to be available. I can see us getting Sancho. I'm not even gonna lie. Hopefully not. Listen, hopefully we go and get a big top class winner. You know, I'm talking Rodrigo, Alaloma Lookman, these types of. Even though I'm not a big fan of Williams, you know, I would still take him on left hand side. To be honest, yeah, I know. When are we gonna sign players, man? Oh, there we go. Sesko's a day older, 22. Big up Sesko. Yokere's got older, so Arteta don't rate him anymore. Project Youth FC. Xavi to replace Arteta. I don't know about Xavi, man, and Arsenal. I feel. Look, I know what people will say. Like, if you look, he won the La Liga, Xavi, and you know he got them back up there. They was in the gutter when he came in. My only thing with Xavi is his European record is horrible. Like, if you watch Barca in Europe, he got dunked out in Europa League. He got dunked out in the Champions League, both times. I'm pretty sure. That's the thing with Xavi. Like, he didn't really impress in the European record side of things. But he did win Barca the La Liga, to be fair. But he wouldn't be like, yeah, definite replacement for Arteta for me. There's better out there for me. That managers are out there that will replace Arteta. There's better than Xavi for me. Jokic is 27 as well. Hold on, wait. When was Sesko's? Sesko 20. When was Sesko's birthday then? Was Sesko's birthday yesterday and Jokic is today? Oh no, he was a few days ago, 31st of May. Okay, fair enough. Xavi is not a better manager than Arteta. I'm sorry. I don't know. I think they're kind of similar in a sense, the way how they want to play. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want Xavi at Arsenal. Happy birthday, bro. What's the use getting a player that doesn't suit your style? If we get any player for now, what happens next season? Yeah, but you talk about the style. Yeah, it's not been working. You cannot tell me that football we played yesterday was not yesterday. Sorry, the system and the style of play we played last season was horrific. Look how many draws we got. And I get we had injuries, people. Yeah, but that's even in games with our fully fit team, we still looking so underwhelming. People, you cannot tell me otherwise. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt adding a flipping goal scorer into this team. It's not gonna hurt, man. It's really not gonna hurt. Did you bro? No, it's not even about do we take one step forward and then 10 steps back. That's a risk. Then if you want to go for a younger player like Sesko as well, you know, it doesn't mean it's gonna work out. Okay, I think every signing is a risk personally, you know, but there's others where you have that level of confidence. You know what I'm trying to say? For example, with Gyökeres, I'm a lot more confident this guy can come in and hit the ground running because I've seen a lot more of him. He's been in different leagues. He's done it in Championship with Coventry, right? And it's not. And Sesko hopefully comes in and hits the ground running. I don't think he's a bad player, but when you talk about the system and the style, bro, like the style and system has not been working last season. We got how many draws? There's only a handful of games where you look at and you say we actually were elite like we were a few years ago. Maybe the Man City 5-1, the PSV 7-1, Madrid 3-0. Yeah. But again, a lot of people are saying, why was he performing so well in Champions League? Because of how open it was and how teams open up a lot more in European competitions. But I don't think what you think adding in Victor Gyökeres, a clinical goal scorer, a prolific goal scorer, is going to completely damage the whole system and style how Arteta wants to play. Sesko has a quality and physics to succeed at Arsenal because we can get the Arsenal. Big up to you, bro. I don't know, Kwame. I don't know. Listen, I know people look at trophies and say La Liga. I hear it. He won it with Barca. I get that. But if Arteta got sacked, yeah, or if he left or whatever's going to happen, Arteta ain't going anywhere. But Xavi will not be one of the first options to go for. It wouldn't really be for me an option at all, if I'm being honest. It'd be like a last resort sort of thing. I don't think. Nah, I'm not having Xavi. I'm not having this. Look, obviously, legend of the game, knows the game, phenomenal. One of the best midfielders to play ever in football wise. Did all right at Barcelona. He left. He did the thing, And what I like about Xavi, he's humble with it. He's not got an ego as a manager. He knows his level, and I don't think if I can remember correctly, people in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't think he left Barcelona. Sorry, I don't think he got sacked from Barcelona. I think he actually left Barcelona because he knew he wasn't the guy taking him over the line, and then Flicks came in and let him cook as well. He's won the league, but doubt he'll won the Prem with the Arsenal squad from that year. Replacing Arteta with Xavi is like replacing Jesus with Havertz. There we go. Bro. See, I was a bit young. Obviously, I know history, watch them back, but I was never alive to see those types of attackers play. But the one that for me growing up, it was Van Persie. It was it was Van Persie, is a Aubameyang really. And then in terms of, that's the only two strikers I remember that were proper bagsmen, that I've seen growing up. Aubameyang, Van Persie. We had Giroud, we had Shamak, but there's more eyes on Alexis Sanchez. He was the guy in the spotlight every single game. That's how good he was, man. But in terms of like proper clinical strikers that we had, Aubameyang I'm putting up there straight away, and Van Persie. But if you look, you just name three there. If you look in history, there's something that we had back in the day as well, bro. I think he's replying to Kwame, not because I didn't say that, to be honest. But yeah, he is a winner, to be fair. He did go to La Liga, and he did win at Barca, to be fair. Fair play to him. I'll take Nagelsmann. Yeah, Nagelsmann's a great shout. Honestly, I like Nagelsmann a lot. Even though I think he signed a new contract with Germany, but I do like him a lot. I think he's top. I think he got harshly treated at Bayern Munich. I think he won the league and he got sacked, didn't he? Like on the last day, because he almost bottled it to Dortmund. He got sacked for it. It's mad. And then they got company instead. But Nagelsmann is a top manager. Really like, again, he's more younger manager, but he's proved a lot, I think. Even international. I know Germany haven't won anything yet, but I think in a few years, like this Nations League tomorrow, I think they're going to win the Nations League personally. And I know it's not a big trophy. It's a Mickey Mouse trophy, people want to call it. But when you talk about World Cup, I think they got hardly done by Spain in the quarters. Sorry, not World Cup, the Euros. I think in the World Cup with Nagelsmann, they can go far. Germany, I think he's a good manager. I'm not convinced. Man. JD turned down United, Villa, Spuds, Hammers, Chelsea wants Arsenal, Juve, and Napoli make offers. Yeah, I'll tell you something now, Moss. If he does go to Serie A, he's going to ball out there. Your talent ID is very poor. Yokres and Sesko is light work for good teams, defensive clubs like Liverpool and City. Well, he scored a hat-trick against Man City, mate, to be fair. Yokres did. No, Inzaghi got destroyed, bro, in the final. I'm not denying that, but I don't take away how that you can't just for one game. Oh, he's a shit manager now. Like, yeah, he had a very poor season, and listen, look what happened. He was either going to get sacked or left, and he left, went to Saudi. We were so incompetent when we failed to get Watkins. Yeah, that was a perfect time to get Watkins, people. What about Enciso? Is he the? I swear he changed club recently. Is he the Brighton player? He's that Brighton. He's the Paraguayan guy. I did rate him, but I think he went to Ipswich, didn't he? On like loan or something. I don't know why Brighton loaned him out. But when he first burst on the scene, I was looking at it, I was thinking, this guy's a good player. Might be watching with the family for the game on Friday, but I try and pop in the chat. Definitely with, yeah, 100%, bro. I think you'll do us. I know it's bad for me to say, but we got no defense. And if you saw how DiMarco defended against PSG, then we're doomed, mate, to be honest. With, Haaland, Odegaard for you boys in there as well. Some other players that I can't think of right now. Look what I sent. Glenn sent me something on Twitter. Glenn with the sources again. What has Glenn got for us? Was it Twitter or on Instagram? You sent it to me. What has Glenn got for me, guys? Glenn with the sauces back again. What has he got? From Twitter, he's saying. Let's have a look. What's it talking about? Arsenal want to, just in from Ben Jacobs, Arsenal want to sign Sesko for 59 million. Sesko's release clause stands at 67 million. If Leipzig grant a deal around that fee, deal would advance the next days. Gyökeres is still assessing his options. So yeah, pretty much confirming that we're going for Sesko, and we're trying to get a deal cheaper than his release clause, basically. So there we go, people. There we go. I don't want. I need to start watching a bit more MLS. I've not watched it enough, man. Maybe when the club. I know there's Miami, Inter Miami with Messi, Suarez, and all of that, and LAFC in the Club World Cup. So I can see a bit more MLS teams there, but I need to start seeing some ball. I think there's some ballers there, right? But yeah. Bless up to Arsenal's just a spicy Spurs. Liverpool signed Wirtz, Man City signed Reiners, and Arsenal signed Sesko. I mean, when you put it like that, bro, it don't look good. To be honest, we don't buy them players. Yeah, Reiners, I'm gutted that we didn't go for him from Milan. He's an absolute elite player. Yeah, he will go to Man City and he will cook. He's going to cook for them. And they will be back, people. As much as they've had a very, very poor season, they'll be back 100% Man City next season. With the players that they're signing right now, Reiner's coming in for them is massive. Absolute massive signing. And yeah, Liverpool signing Wirtz. I mean, adding Wirtz to the flipping... I know... You know, people. I'm not taking anything away from Liverpool last season, right? But they won the league last season, and they signed Chiesa. That was it. Yeah, injury-prone Chiesa. That was it. One signing. Now they're getting Wirtz, Kirkis, the other Frimpong. Like, we need to get some players in, man. Like some proper players to compete with these teams next season. Big up to Rich in the building. How's it going, Rich? What do you make of you guys potentially going in for Sesko? Like from your perspective as a Man United fan, are you, because a lot of Arsenal fans are looking at, they prefer Sesko over someone like Gyökeres, but what do you think as a Man United fan? Because I know you need a striker, obviously, and also, do you think you're actually going for this like Sesko guy as well? Why don't we just buy everyone then? You have to get players that fit your system. Yeah, listen, I hear where you're coming from, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying, what, you really think one player, Gyökeres, is going to come in and completely ruin everything? A clinical goal scorer? I don't see how that works. Gyökeres' agreement, that buyout drops from 84 mil in Jan, 64 in June, 64 million. Oh, okay, but that's in euros, surely, or is that pounds? Is that someone for Sweden? But yeah, so do they play together or do they just play one? I swear they put them up top together, don't they? Yeah, bro. Josh should kick out the Eustace board. I know. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them as well. New Wi-Fi deal. McDonald's Wi-Fi. Facts, bro. On the phone to Airport Albert. Big up Airport Albert, mate. How do you know Watkins would have shown for Arsenal or even Gyökeres? Portuguese league players especially don't really do well. Nunes, Gonzalo. Who's that for PSG? Who do you mean by Gonzalo? I've never heard of Gonzalo before. Yeah, I get the Nunes argument, bro, but Nunes was scoring 20 goals or something. 25 goals in Portuguese league? Yeah, Gyökeres scored like, what is it, 40 goals? And look at in all comps as well, he's doing it, man. Like I get that I understand that. You know, but I could say the same for Bundesliga, bro. I've seen Werner score 25 goals for Leipzig. And Kunku scored 22, 23 goals for Leipzig. You know, look what happened to them. Like, so it works with different players. Players come into Premier League. It's a very tough league to adapt to, man. Some players can thrive from these different leagues, but some players don't, man. And that's a risk with it. Watkins, for me, how do I know that he work at Arsenal? Well, you number one, you've seen this guy in the Premier League doing it for Villa for year on year out now. He's done it in the Prem with Villa, man. He's done it in the Prem with Villa. We are back. Big up, guys. Sorry about that earlier, man. Berta's an old school FIFA manager. He knows Sesko is not the answer, especially when you see how other clubs are rolling. Yeah, we need a bit of Italian mafia come in with Berta, man. You know how it is. We need him to sit there and say, "No, I want Young now." I personally think we're getting Sesko, but I think Zubimendi and Sesko is done before Berta even came in. You're moving like Arsenal, sitting back and watching clubs. Exactly, bro. Big up to Donna's YouTube channel. Big up to you, Donna. Big up to you. Bargain bin Arsenal. I love that, man. There's a bit like Havertz in the midfield. Yeah, there's a bit like Ghost to guard. Facts. Big up now in the building, my brother as well, man. Sesko on the left winger is a must. Yeah, Martinelli. Yeah. I'll ask you this, bro, and anyone in the chat. There's been reports about Martinelli to Barcelona. What the hell, people, man? People, are we back? Mate, what is going on today? This Wi-Fi is moving mad. We're moving mad, people. As soon as you mention it, it goes again. How funny is that? Are we good now? God's sakes, man. I think we're good. Anyway, what I was trying to say, if you guys caught what I was saying, I don't know how long I was like that, how long I was froze for, yeah. But what I was saying, yeah, was Martinelli got off from Barcelona apparently. Like they're looking for new winners, and Martinelli's been mentioned. Would you, if an offer came in for Martinelli, would you guys move him on? If you got like 50, 60 mil for him, would you guys move him on? I still think like I want to see him more as a striker, man. First, I want to see him more as a striker. I just think like 2-3 years ago when he first burst onto the scene, he was incredible, man. We need to get that back out of him. I think it's confidence, but as a striker, maybe try. I saw him as Liverpool play there. He looked really good, man. Even in his first season as well. But we definitely need an upgrade, man. Like we need an upgrade on the Martinelli on that left hand side. Trossard as well. If he stays, he stays. But we need an upgrade for sure. So I'm not talking about backup. I'm talking about upgrade people, right? We need someone better than what we got on the left hand side. Sporting has inquired over Lucas. I don't know who that is, but they're doing that. Yeah, your credits. We know for like he's gonna be leaving Sporting. The same with Sesko. Like Sesko is gonna be leaving Leipzig. Just whether what clubs they end up at. Hello, Josh. Big up. Hope you're well. I've been very ill recently, Ryan, bro. But other than that, I'm not too bad. Thank you, my brother. And I hope you're well yourself as well, Ryan. Bless up yourself. Huddersfield Town Fan TV as well. We've got Abs in the building. Big up, Abs. How's it going, my brother? Afternoon to you. Make sure you guys check out Waffle TV. Absolute real one in the building as well. Remember a few years ago, we could have had Vardy up front, Alexis and Walcott. Ozil as well, and end up with Lucas Perez. Exactly that, bro. Exactly that. Yeah, I'm until you've seen him hold up the shirt, it's one of those ones, isn't it, people, to be fair? There's not much difference in terms of market value between Lookman and Sancho. Why not sign Lookman? Yeah, I rate Lookman so highly, bro. Forza Italia. Sesko's he had these ones 3 days ago. The same Xavi got your mount. There we go. That's facts. That is absolute facts right there, to be fair. Yeah, that's what I will say with Xavi, you know. And I know Barca got an incredible youth academy, right? Probably one of the best in the world. But you still got to promote these players. You still got to play them. Your Chris is so clinical. I agree, mate. I agree. Daniel says, for me, Victor will be a great addition. 20 wins, 14 draws. There. Thank you. There we go. That was Arsenal last season, people, for you. 14 draws, people. I hate the narrative about who fits the system more. Pep changes system, but yeah, Plasma's hit the nail on the head right there, people. Absolute facts right there. Pep changed the system for Haaland and he won the treble. Thank you very much. Enough said. Big up Plasma. Big up AJ in their building, man. Yeah, he left. See, look, that's what I like about Xavi, bro. He's not arrogant as a manager. You see these managers now, yeah. Like I'm not naming names, but they're so arrogant. They got the ego. Like he actually sat there and he said, you know what? Number one, I get it. He probably didn't want to ruin his reputation. That he's a club legend at Barca or whatever, you know. And if it ended badly as a manager and all this, but he said, you know what? I've won them La Liga. Clearly, I can't get them O-line in UCL. I'm gonna sit there and say I've done enough. I'm moving on. Again, Guyan. Frozen again. All right, we're back. If it happens one more time, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I don't know what this has not happened ever. And today, oh my god, today it just wants to happen, man. And we've still got so much to go through as well, man. We've still got so much to go through. Conte, bro, Antonio Conte, Conte. Hello, brother. Do you remember Lee? Yes, my brother. How you been, man? It's been too long. I ain't seen you in. It feels like years, man. It's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you. I appreciate you tuning back in as well, man. Your case is more clinical. We need this to win a trophy. Yeah. Yeah. Adebayor. Yeah. Adebayor, though, the flipping waster, man. Coming back to Man City and celebrating across the whole pitch against us and going to top Spurs as well. Fraud. Yeah, Lord Bentner, man. I remember the days of Lord Bentner. But Bentner, he was better. Shamak. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that Shamak was mad. Big up. Views, man. Views, I'll be on your channel tomorrow, bro. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, make sure you go and subscribe to Views on Sport, yeah? I'll be on your channel tomorrow, guys, right? This channel right here. Views on Sport. Absolute legend, man. He's grinding over there. Doing some amazing work on his channel. I'm going to be on his channel tomorrow, guys. So it should be a really good one as well. Right. I'm going to quickly see any more comments. And then what we'll do is we'll move to quick fire. Because I didn't realize how long we've been going for. We've still got so much to go for as well. Lou's in the building every single time. Big up to you, Lou, my brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Typical Arsenal, debating over a couple of millions. Just pay the money. Exactly, bro. Exactly. The release clause is there. Just pay the release clause at this rate. Get the deal done and over the line. Yeah, he's top class, mate. Absolute top class. Works as well. Absolute baller. I get that, but I think with Chiesa, it's just the injuries, bro. The injuries has completely ruined him. He had an ACL injury, but after you saw how good this guy was at the Euros, yeah, and at Juventus and at Fiorentina. But the ACL injury can affect a player. Thankfully, with Timber, you know, we came through with Timber, and he's been phenomenal since the ACL injury. He's recovered really well, and you know, he's been a phenomenal player. But some ACL injuries that can damage a player, man, and that's what's happened to Chiesa. Never been the same player since the ACL injury. Number one, the confidence shattered from him as well. But yeah, I get it. Like, you can call him I get people want to call him a flop. That's fair enough. But I think Chiesa, for me, is it's the injuries. It's the injuries for me, unfortunately, with Chiesa as well. Is your Chiesa sub for Sweden? That's interesting. Because people were telling me that he plays on the left sometimes for Sweden, like left winner. Yeah, exactly. If you go to Leipzig, you got to bring back Xavi Simons as well. I agree with you, Lou, man. Absolute baller. Big up Yadif in the building. If Mikel wants him, I want him. Exactly. Oh, mate. It's madness. Yeah, he is. Have you seen Arsenal win the league? I've never seen Arsenal win the league, bro. Never. I was born in 2007. I was born. So I even missed like the heartbreak Champions League final as well. So I'm not even seeing Arsenal get to a final. Not that Champions League final. Never since obviously 06, right? Yeah. So I'm not even seeing us get to a Champions League final. But I've never seen us win the league. I've seen us win a few FA Cups. Obviously the League Cup final defeat to Birmingham. Champions League semi I could put in there. I mean, against Man United, Ronaldo settings. But yeah, I've seen us win just FA Cup 2014, 2015, 2017, and 2020. And don't get twisted, I love the FA Cup, man. And even at Wenger's worst, this guy still managed to get 3 FA Cups. But no, I've not, bro. I've not. Oh, that, you know what? That's a good shout, to be fair. That's a good shout. More freeze than Elsa. Big up Michael in the building, man. Big up Michael in the building. My brother, make sure you go and sub to Michael's channel. This guy's a real one, man. He's my brother over there from the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Big up Ajax, bro. Hopefully we meet in the hopefully we can meet in the Champions League next season. We'll get you on the chat. I mean, you're always welcome anyway, bro. But yeah, let's quickly, guys. I'm gonna go through some more news. What we got? Yeah, just quickly on the Zubimendi. Hopefully my Wi-Fi don't go down again, because then we'll be. I'm gonna have to end it. Otherwise, it's just we can't be. We're being sabotaged right now. We had some interesting quotes right about coming from Zubimendi. He did an interview yesterday, and I'm not getting too over the top with this, but you know, it's interesting what he says. So he's came out and said he says on his future, of course there are options, but it's true that it seems like it's going to be a different and a long summer. I don't know how it'll end. I don't think about it right now. He's here with the national team, and that's all he cares about, which is fair enough. But what does he mean by different options? Like, bro, you're meant to come to Arsenal, Zubimendi. Here we go, said Fabrizio. It's an example. And then he said on his Instagram story on the beach after reports he's undergoing a medical at Arsenal. It's an example of what surrounds football. Many times I wake up in the morning and read things that I didn't know I had done. That was a clear example. It's true that I don't take it very seriously, but anyway, I upload those photos to emphasize, a little that it wasn't exactly the reality that was happening. So yeah, that's he put on a story of him in Spain. People were talking about him doing a medical. And then he spoke about Alonso. Now, of course, Alonso is the new Real Madrid manager. And he was asked about a potential reunion, talking about him going to Real Madrid potentially. And he said, I have always said that he's my idol, and that for me, it was lucky that he was able to coach me in the Social B team in a very important year. The following year, I was already in his first team. I don't like to talk about hypotheses, I think that says. I prefer to talk about the present, because I also think it would be disrespectful to answer from national team camp and before facing such an important competition. So some interesting words there from Zubimendi. I still think this deal does get done, people, but you know, it's probably going to be what people are saying, you know, not until July. July is when it's going to be, probably, which I don't know how that's why is this why are we waiting this long? You know, like we this deal was over and done. It was sealed. Here we go in January, people. Well, yeah, it was here. Yeah, it was here we go in January, wasn't it? Or was it here? I'm trying to remember. The deal was done in January. Yeah, it definitely was. I remember it because I said it was papering over the cracks to get everyone on side again after we signed no one. So yeah, this deal was long done in January, you guys. And then I think we got the here we go from Fabrizio like a few weeks ago, didn't we? Before the window opened. So I don't know why it's got to wait until July, people. I don't understand that. But it's some interesting words in my opinion. Okay, maybe he's keeping. Well, I mean, I say keeping professional, but he's under contract to Sociedad. You know, obviously he's not going to come out and say, "Oh yeah, mate, I'm leaving Arsenal. Yeah, it's done deal, mate. I'm leaving Arsenal. Yeah, like sorry, I'm leaving Sociedad to go to Arsenal, right?" But it's just he's kind of like, you know, when he was asked about potential reunion with Alonso, he's like, he's my ideal, and I was lucky to have him as, you know. It's like if Real Madrid went in for a deal with Zubimendi, even though like we agreed the release clause, could he be tempted to go to Real Madrid? I don't think so. I think hopefully this deal's already done, and you know, a lot of people were saying no need to overreact, no need to panic. You know, it's all just him, you know, being professional and all this. So I hope it is, man. I hope it is. I mean, Zermany is a player. I do like look of him as a player. You know, I do like look of him, but it's still, it needs to be done, man. You know, we need to get the official him holding up the shirt. You know, because Fab says, I think Fabrizio, here we go, and all this. Usually it gets everyone excited, but he has got a few here he goes run before people as well. So Zermany, I think it is done. But if this deal does not happen, guys, that would be an absolute embarrassment for Arsenal. No, it would be. I don't. This deal was meant to be done in January, and everyone was sitting there. Oh, don't worry, because we got so many coming in. You know, after we signed in January, and then it went all the way to the summer, and then we get right, cool. Zubimendi, good signing, good start to the window. After all of this, if he goes to Real Madrid, nah, I don't think it's going to happen, people. I don't think it's going to happen, but just some interesting quotes there from Zubimendi when he did an interview as well. Just quickly on Ollie Watkins as well, guys. Coming from Gunner Blog, he said Ollie Watkins moving to Arsenal has not been discounted entirely, but the club do have to have reservations on the price per Gunner Blog. So I look at it this way. Obviously, the price for Watkins, and let's not forget, I think Villa not having, well, actually, no, they do. They got Europa League, but not Champions League football, right? They may have to sell some players as well. So could Watkins be one of them? They may want to sell potentially. They may want to sell Ollie Watkins. But yeah, Watkins, it may, because, you know, if we talk about Villa in January, they're talking about 60 million for him. And obviously we offered 40 mil. We should have got Watkins in January, people. That's what I would say. And we should have, for me, went in for Watkins on the first week of the January window, and we would have got him because John Duran was still there. And I kind of think if we went in for Watkins a bit earlier, we signed him, Duran would have no choice but to stay at Villa. You know, you know, they're never going to get rid of both of them. But we waited till the last couple of days of the window, and then we put 40 million for Watkins. Just bid 40 million in the last week of the window, thinking that's going to get accepted after they just lost John Duran, an English international, a Premier League, been a well-established Premier League player for many, many years. And you think that's going to be accepted? No, it's never going to be accepted. And Villa probably told us, yeah, jog on, mate, jog on. Watkins, on his own as a striker next season, if we just sign him as a striker, I'm talking about, and no one else, I don't know about. I wouldn't be convinced with Watkins. Watkins with another player, even if it is, okay, Sesko, yeah, but you add Watkins as well, then I'll be like, you know what, fair enough. People talk about the age of Watkins as well. Like, you know, he's 28, 29, I'm pretty sure. Come on, guys. Like, and I said this in January as well. Yeah, people talk about, he's too old and all of this. He's finished, he's washed. He's too old in this team. But we have signed players over the years who have been this age and coming into and have been phenomenal for Arsenal. Aubameyang, 28, we signed him. Ian Wright, 28, 29, we signed him. So Watkins, I still take. I am a big fan of Ollie Watkins. You know, he's an Arsenal boy. He is an Arsenal boy. You know, he's came out and said he wants to play for years ago. When he first couple of seasons with Villa as well. he came out and said, if I had to play for a team one day, it would be Arsenal. And he's an Arsenal fan as well. So I still rate Watkins. I really do. I know last season he had a bit of an underwhelming season. I mean, he dunked on us, to be fair, at the Emirates last season, didn't he? And did he score again against us in a 2-2 game? I think he might have scored against us in 2-2 game as well last season. But I remember when we played him at Villa Park, he missed. I mean, Ray was unbelievable. He made some save of the season. I think definitely up there for Arsenal. Yeah, but he missed some sitters in the game as well. I know he had a bit underwhelming season, but as I said, I'd sign him and another striker if we can get. If Villa now, if he's priced, maybe he's because he's getting older. Villa needs some money. Maybe they can sell him for around 40 mil. You know, which we tried to go for in January, thinking we can get him. Never going to happen in January, people. So this time around in the summer, maybe we can get him. I would go for him, and I'll go for another striker personally. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thoughts on Ollie Watkins, man. I still rate him really highly, man. I'm still a big fan of him personally as well. Right, before I lag off again, people, let's quickly talk about this guy. Yeah, it's it's like, yeah, nice one. Sane, yeah, nice one. If Bayern View's watching this, my brother Liam, right? I honestly wish he was here right now. He can tell you all you need to know about Leroy Sane, people at Bayern Munich. He's been atrocious for them. But anyway, Leroy Sane is not interested in the move to Tottenham. Arsenal would be his favourite destination in England. As of now, the most concrete offers from Saudi Arabia and Galatasaray. Sane has intensively considered the potential move to Galatasaray. The player would ideally prefer to stay at Bayern, but he's unwilling to accept offer at the table. From Bayern's perspective, the door is still open as long as he didn't receive a better offer. He could sign the extension. If Sane ends up extending, there'll be no urgent need for a big name signing on the win. So this kind of situation right now is a bit up in the air with Leroy Sane. A few, people were saying he's going to be staying at Munich and they're going to offer him a new contract and he can stay. But it's all going to be about if he doesn't go and stay, people. If he goes elsewhere and that he's not going to stay at Bayern Munich, then this is where we can see other clubs going for him. And one of the clubs really looking at him is Arsenal, guys. It is Arsenal. Obviously, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you, because you know what it will say. Arteta worked with him at Man City. That is what it's going to be, guys. Arteta worked with him at Man City. I think we can get the best out of him. Like this for me. Okay, have I lagged again? I don't believe this today. No, I haven't. No, I'm good. Bro, I had another heart attack. I thought, flipping heck, man. This is a joke today. I've been sabotaged by Arteta. But nah, yeah. What was I saying with Sane, right? Like, I get it's a free transfer, but number one, have you guys seen his injury record? Have you seen? I think the wages as well. He's going to want over 250 something, maybe like 200 grand a week wages. Injuries are a joke with Sane. I said about Bayern View, right? He's telling me all I need to know about this guy. Yeah, he's been horrendous at Bayern Munich. I know the games when he played against Arsenal, he kind of won that penalty in the first leg. But Sane, for me, is this what we're actually doing now? Okay, I can sort of accept it only, and hear me out with this, if we have every single player done. I'm talking about the strikers. I'm talking about the left-hand side, the left winner, a proper left winner coming in. Yeah, ideally, another midfielder like Simmons or Eze, something like that. Yeah, and other positions. All the priorities I want to be done, and it's a last. If we got all the positions done, then all right, I can sit there and say on a free transfer, as long as we got everything done. Yeah. If it's just like what we did last season and we sign flipping Sterling on deadline day, and then somebody gets deadline day, we're looking for a winner still. Oh, Sane come. No, I'm not having that again. Yeah, I'm not having that again, people. All right. Sane for me, I don't know. I'm not feeling it with him. And I know he played Man City. He's more on the left-hand side, wasn't he, for Man City, to be fair. That's where he played his best position. I know he's been playing more on the right-hand side for Bayern, but he can play both both wins. But yeah, I don't know. We're looking at players like Sane, man. Just turn it in. Can we just go for the big? What is stopping us, right, from going for the big, top class, world class players, man? This is why we moved to Emirates. This is why we moved and got Champions League football people. Yeah, the European football people telling me a few years ago we're going to attract world class players. Let's see them come through the door then. Is Sane a world class player? No, he's not. No, he's not, people. He's good at Man City, but that was 2017. 2017, we're talking about 2018. We're talking about those years ago, man. Bayern Munich, he's not hit the ground running to as much as he was doing at Man City. You know, like Sane for me, I said, if we got everyone sorted out, then okay, why not? But if it's him on his own, or if it's him and, you know, like we did last season, we're signing Sterling, just not good enough, man. He's not good enough. But we have to wait and see. Right now, it wouldn't surprise me if actually does stay at Bayern Munich, to be honest. But we'll see what happens with this one, people. Let's quickly go through some comments, so we'll have to wrap it up, guys. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I know, bro. It's like this every single window. Natalie from Belgium's in the building. Big up Natalie as well. Yeah, half the stream I've just froze, man. You and Plasma, you've been here every single, and Drew's been here. Quite a few. You've been here, watched me for like quite a few, a year now, even more than that. You'll know I've not had this situation for a while now. I say a few months, right? Because I bought new Wi-Fi and everything. And I was sitting there thinking, you know what? Yeah, we're back, people. None of this. Because if you guys remember, when I moved to my new house, right, I had no Wi-Fi for like 2 weeks. I started to do streams with no Wi-Fi. I used 5G, and I kept coming in and out the whole time. It was just awful. And then I bought and then obviously we got new Wi-Fi. And then I was like, yeah, I'm back, people. None of this BS. Now today is starting to do this again. What's going on, people? What's going on? Spain are playing tonight. Are they playing tonight or are they playing tomorrow? I think they're playing tomorrow, bro. I think they're playing tomorrow. It's Nations League, isn't it? Semi-finals against France they're playing. Yeah, that'd be a good game to watch, to be fair. You got I think Germany, Portugal today, to be fair, as well. So yeah, that's going to be some good games to watch as well, to be honest. Yeah, Nations League as well. We signed Zubimendi 5 times. It cannot happen. Facts, bro. Sane is way past it. This is Raheem. Yeah, it feels that way, doesn't it, man? Raheem the dream. You know, and then it'll be the same thing. Arteta work with him at City, so I can get best out of them. Como and Inter might be in the fight for Sesko as well. Sane like Chiesa on the decline. Yeah, it seems like. How old is Sane? Like 29 as well now. Yeah, Sane's he's getting age ain't on his side as well. Injuries ain't on his side. I don't know about this one, people. I don't know. I think wages as well could be an issue, but yeah, that is that, guys. That is that. That is all the news today. You know, let me check. Is there any other updates we can talk about before we do get out of any new news? We can talk about that's came out since I've been live. Is anyone surprised? That doesn't seem like it, does it, people? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, there we go. Raheem Sterling has returned to Chelsea after his loan spell at Arsenal, guys. He scored 0 Premier League goals for the Gunners this season. Source Arsenal. There we go. We got finally. They've announced something, guys. They've announced something. Oh no, man. This is gonna. Okay. Now I'm getting a bit annoyed. They've actually. Okay, this has hit me a little bit now. Let me share this before we get out of here. This has hit me. You guys see the shirt in the top as well, guys, right? You see the shirt right up there? If my chair ain't blocking it. This has hit me now, people. I can't even lie. It's over. It's over, man. Hold on. Yeah, look at this. Tierney's on officially. Tierney has left Arsenal. There's only one KT. Farewell, KT. Don't
Supporters have
copyright.
always backed you. They've always appreciated your efforts. Have you got one final word for them?
Just thank you for everything from day one. They supported us through the good times and the bad, and they supported me through some hard times as well. I think that's what I'm most grateful for. The times where it wasn't so good or so easy for me is when they probably supported me most. So I'm just very grateful, and I feel very lucky that to have the support from them.
And the supporters have always backed you. They've always appreciated your efforts.
I'm muted. Hold on. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about Tierney in a minute, just quickly. But we 20 the players. 20 players depart in Arsenal this summer. So we've confirmed some players are leaving for free, basically. All down here. So let's read some of these. These are the players that are leaving Arsenal. But the Odieji, this guy's on our bench week in, week out, never even got a chance. I mean, he came up against Ipswich, almost scored. Never seen since. These are a few younger players are leaving. Never really made it. Jimmy Gowa was on our bench. Henry Francis on our bench. You got some women, Arsenal ladies leaving as well. Jorginho officially got into Flamengo, going to play the Club World Cup. Salah, Edin. This guy's meant to be good as well. I remember him remember this guy in pre-season, yeah, against, was it Bournemouth or it might have been Bournemouth, someone like that he played against, and he balled out, and we've never seen him really play. Neto, my boy, man, yeah, free Neto, bring him back. Nah, if you guys watch my vlog, wait, have I still got that picture? Of course, I still got that picture, man. Yeah, bro, Neto is a real one, bro. Yeah, hold on. Where is it? Yeah, look at this. Here he is. Yeah, big up Neto, bring him back, mate. My goalkeeper. He should have got more game time. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, he's gone. Brian Aquilano, I think he's another goalkeeper's gone. Raheem Sterling, goodbye, Raheem the Dream. Kieran Tierney as well. Yeah, we're going to talk about Tierney in a minute, just separately. Of course, my boy. In addition, the Florian players' contract's also to expire on June the 30th. Discussions are ongoing, and once the matters are finalised between all parties, we're communicating in due course. That's interesting. Chloe Kelly, mate. Any Arsenal, you guys know me. I do a lot of Arsenal women content as well. Chloe Kelly's a baller, keeper. They put Partey in this list as well. Not officially confirmed yet, but hopefully this means that he is staying. And Rozak, this guy is a good player, man. I watched him when he played FA Youth Cup. I want to see this guy get a chance in pre-season if he stays. But there we go. Arsenal officially confirming 20 players leaving on free transfers out of contract. But anyway, just quickly on Tierney, man. Yeah, just to get before we get out of it, right? Absolute baller. All right, absolute top player. All right, top professional. Been there when we won the FA Cup. Yeah, you know what is a Tierney. I remember the day of him rocking up in the Tesco bag. Yeah, man, everyone had the kit. They had the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, right? All the designer rucksacks. I think when we played, it was in lockdown against Southampton or something. Yeah, man, rocked up Tesco bag. Man, literally rocked up his kit. Yeah, with a Tesco bag and everything. Yeah, everyone was out there I think we played West Brom. Everyone was out there training, right? Man rocks up. They all what's the thing that you put on? What where you cover your mouth around? It makes you warm. What's it called? What are they called, man? You guys know exactly what I mean. Do you know what the players wear? Where they put their thing around their mouth, right? They was all wearing that. Gloves, all the gloves on, right? All the 20 layers, like the jumpers, the flipping tracksuit bottoms and all of that, right? KT, shorts and a flipping t-shirt, mate. Yeah, shorts and a flipping t-shirt. Warming up, where all the players are pissing around. I'm nice and warm. Nah, Tierney was like, yeah, I'm Scottish, mate. Yeah, and I think Tierney was brought up in like like a neck warmer, exactly, bro. Big up to Raf London. Yeah, he had all their players wearing that, and then Tierney was like, nah, bro, I grew up in Scotland, yeah, Isle of Man, like that. But him as a player as well, people. he had everything as a left back needed, really. He was a top left back. He could actually defend. Like, defensively, he's rock solid. He's physical, right? And even him going forward as well, right? Going forward, the cross that guy had, the way that guy can whip across, one of the best I've seen in a long time at Arsenal. In terms of how good he can cross a football, guys. Yeah, and overlap and everything like that. Going forward, he was superb. His attitude, I think we always used to say, one day this guy's future captain. Yeah, we said one day KT, future captain of Arsenal, man. And for his first couple of seasons, he's balling out, and then Arteta started playing Tavares over him and changed the system around, and went with Zinchenko coming in, and Tierney couldn't do the inverted side of things, could he, as well? And he was not really looked into anymore. His last season, he's been playing a lot more games though. I mean, we've seen him play centre back, left wing, left back as well. But I'm gonna miss this guy, man. Top professional, leader, had that winning mentality, man. And he's gonna go back to Celtic. He's gonna smash it there. He's gonna go and win trophies over there at the end of the day, like he did before. But he's a top professional, man. He's a top player. One of my favorite players, and that's why he's gonna. You see that shirt. I had that shirt for, I think, three seasons now, because he was a top class player, man. Big part of why he won the FA Cup as well. And we all remember the photo when he put the middle finger up as well. But yeah, Tierney, farewell, mate. Absolute top professional. Yeah, one of my favorite players. I'm sure people in the chat can agree how good he was as well, and how he's a fan favorite as well, man. But we wish you all the best, bro, and thank you for everything you've done. You've been here for many years, and he's a top professional. It's not like he's, you've heard nothing of him sitting there complaining or whining that he's been on the bench week in, week out. He just got on with his thing. When he's been told to come on and do a job, he's done a job. Yeah, even when we knew he was leaving, when he knew he was leaving as well, he gave, he's doing bits, man, absolute bits in his last season as well. And it's a shame that we've got to let this guy go. But top player, man. Top player. And yeah, all the best to UK team, man. All the best. I'm gonna keep an eye on Celtic next season to see how he does. But I can guarantee you, he's gonna walk straight into their team and ball out people. But there we have it, guys. That is to end it off today. How many likes from? We're on 65 likes. Absolute legends. Anyone who's not liked up the stream already, let's try and get 70 before we do get out of here, guys. That'd be greatly appreciated as well. So thank you guys, everyone, for the support as always. You guys catch me tomorrow as always, back again. What's day? Thursday tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow. As I said, I'll put my channel up there. Anyone interested in Italian football, trust me, it's stress-free, mate. Yeah. Big up the Serie A. Mate, stress-free of Arsenal. If anyone want a break from Arsenal, come over to that channel, guys. I'll be live with the Italy games, of course, for Friday. So yeah, anyone who's interested in that, no worries if you guys are not, but we'll be back tomorrow as always for the every single day transfer news as well. Please, Arsenal, hopefully we get some signings, some official signings in. Hopefully we can get some deals going now. There's other teams doing it. Let's act. Let's sign some players, people. Bless up everyone who tuned in today. Is anyone live that I can redirect to? Let me check. Anyone live right now? We can redirect to right now. Let's have a look. I don't think no one is live at the moment that I can redirect to, unfortunately, people. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, every single day, of course. Bless up everyone. Take care, everyone. Big everyone who tuned in, absolute legends. And I'll catch you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, where you get up to. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch you guys.